That makes sense though, like measure from here to there, drill the holes, put the rubber spacer in, put the bolt through.
Yep.
Then, once it's in place, we'll run the cable from there down the gutter and try to get it into the engine bay somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then... So Gracie's figuring out how to wire everything with the wiring harness.
Help.
I've got the light bar set up in the middle of the truck, and I'm just going to measure from here to here to make sure that, on either side, to make sure that it's centered, and then we're going to figure out Grace's wiring skills, how to run a cable from basically the plug probably through this channel here. We were going to run it down the snorkel, but because there's a decent gap, I don't think that's going to work unless we put clips. So I'm going to run it down through the door, and there's a little hole here which I'm hoping, because this panel's loose, that we can fit something through there and then put it, basically hook it up to the high beams, I believe is what we do. So that's today's task. And then hopefully we'll have a light bar, which the bonnet's in the way, but it will be there. We've also, basically I have to take all the lining off the roof, so that when I, when I drill into it, yeah, when I drill into the roof, bolt through there, nut through there, but obviously I need to take the lining off. We did the same thing with the snorkel when we were doing that, but this time hopefully it's a lot easier and we don't have to push anything to place.
You can see there's some new wiring in here. So this was originally attached to the back of the headlight. I had to take the whole headlight out because it's so like jammed in there. I probably could have taken it out, to be fair, but I just pulled that out of the main headlight, and then this came with the light bar, and then that's what we wire up the car, up the snorkel, into the light bar. But these freaking screws are so, like, look how big that screw is. This one I've put back in and it goes halfway through the freaking truck, honestly. But we're nearly there. We have lights. We've turned the car off, so I'm not gonna be able to show you. And Sam's just, oh, okay, Never mind, he's going to come turn it on for us. With a light bar. It took some fiddling and faffing, and we'll run you through the whole thing all together. Look at her! Doesn't she look beautiful?
Just don't want to drain it.
Yeah, you can turn it off now. We get the point. It's been a bit of a faff around. So what we've done is, and I'll show you. The first thing we did was connect the adapter thing to here, which hooks up into here, runs along here, under here, and connects all the way in right there. What's that called? A relay. That's our relay over there.
Yep.
This wire runs through here, up the door, and up into the light bar there. That was the first thing we did. Then we ran the rest of the cables along the back here. We hooked in these bits. There's a red one there and a black one there. What else? That's 2 down. 1 cable, 2 cable. What else did we hook in?
Oh, the switch ran through. And these things. The grounding and the... Oh no, my drink.
Oh no, this drink. Oh, it was empty anyway. No, there's 4 though.
Yeah.
Oh, we died, but we're alive again. Just put a new battery in it. So we had all of this is now hooked up. The relay's here, and then obviously the cords run back that way into the headlight, up into the light bar itself. We had to feed obstacle course. We had to feed the cable up in here somewhere. You're not going to be able to see it because it's not light. We ran it along here, under here. We need to put the screws back in, all the way up into our center console. And when we pulled the switch out of the switch came attached to the cord, which was really annoying because it meant that when we took the switch off to feed the cable through, we accidentally pulled out one of the pins that the cord was supposed to attach to. When we put them back in the exact same place we pulled them out of, the light bar didn't work. We were getting really frustrated. But then I was like, why can't we just attach it to the other side? Because the switch came with 4 pins, two pins on each side. There'll be a photo of it somewhere. Whoever's gonna edit this is gonna whack it in somewhere. So instead of putting them on one side, we just put them on the other. Seemed to fix it. So now we have a full, proper, working light bar. It's a little bit shorter than what we would have hoped for, but I think in hindsight it's probably the right size. Like anything more than that and we would have had to push it back because the snorkel would have been in the way. So yeah, in hindsight it's probably not a bad thing. We also, I'm not sure if Sam showed you this earlier, but we also put in like a rubber bit there because we would have either had to bend the bracket into the roof a little bit or put in like washers or something. So it's a little bit janky, but that's not going to move around. The bar's not going to move around. Everything is secure, working, and ready to go. So there's a couple other things that we want to do to the truck, but currently in the way that it is right now, we're pretty freaking stoked. We are going to take it over to Waiheke. I'm going to take him over to Waiheke mid-July, so we'll do a little bit of filming there as well. We do have a name for the truck. We named him Eddie. Has some significance which we might share with you later, but yeah, for now we got Eddie and we're ready to go.